Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here with my latest project share, and it's a one signature journal, and it's called Believe in Your Dreams. And I used the main kits that I used was the vintage tanners in Shabby Dabby Doodah, which is Tina, her Etsy shop, and I also used a couple other kits from her shop. There's a lot of kits that I really just enjoy working with, and this was a lot of fun to make. Um, there's a lot of like black and white with beige and browns and that, and I added a little bit of color here and there, but not much. And I wanted it to just be a little different from what I regularly do. I try to make some changes. But I made a fabric journal cover, and it started off as a file folder, and then with batting, and then material. And this, I'll open it up to show you a little better. This material here, which I've used before, and I went around the edging with a little gathered trim all around, and then this lavender trim on top of that to finish it off. I'll show you that. Okay, and then here's the cover. And Believe in Your Dreams, it was one of the pieces in one of her kits there were some that were words, and then there were some that were sayings. And then these two pieces here, this is a background piece from the Tanner's kit, and this piece also, but I did print these on fabric, and then there's batting under each one just to give it a little more, you probably can't see, but to give it a little more dimension. And I went over the butterfly piece with this tiny trim, and that's from Crafty Me Shop. I think I only use Crafty Me Shop things in this, except for maybe like I think one lace might not be from the shop. It might have been from my stash. And then this is the same trim that I did on the outer piece, but this is in beige. This is in like a creamy white. And then all this is Crafty Me Shop except for my little clay flowers. And I'll bring it up a little closer. I cut up this applique and I added these flowers here, which are by the yard trims, and I just cut the flowers individually. And then I added my little clay flowers for a little color. And I just like the little cluster that it made. Oh, and this is a piece from another trim that I just kind of cut in between to try to make it look like a flower, just to fill in that corner there. And then I used some seam binding for the closure, because it is one signature, but it's chunky. I can't help I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still chunky. I do really like making the one signature journals, but I do like to also put a lot of things in it and a lot of pages. So it just ends up being chunky. So it's just easier to use a closure. All right, so you open it up, and the inside, I used this fabric here, which I think shows a lot of French. I don't know if it shows anything from London. I can't remember, but it's got a lot of French places and writing and all that, and you can see it on the back. And it's kind of it's a collage fabric, and there's batting in between this also. And then I went all around the edges with this trim here, and this is tea dyed. Okay, so let's go back to the first page. And this says this journal belongs to, so whoever ends up with it can put their name in it. And then I added a piece of trim here, and then to finish it off on top, this flower trim here I love using this flower trim, and I don't know if you can tell, the lighting isn't going to be that great because it's storming out again today. It's pouring, and the light isn't really, even though I have an overhead light on, it's still, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see the lavender. It's very light and a cream color. And then the background page is from the kit. There are actually two vintage tanners kit, the background papers and embellishment papers, and I got them both. Of course, they went together, and they were so reasonably priced, and I wanted to be able to make a full journal using mainly that kit. Okay, so the next one, here's a pocket using one of the ephemera pieces. And then I added this clock here. This is from another kit, Market Square, where I think this is the kit where it's mainly streets in London. Maybe that's where the London comes in. Streets in London and places in the UK. And then here's a clock. Now, that's the only thing I'm not quite sure of, if I had that in my stash or if that was part of one of Tina's kits. But this is, it's a journaling card, and I just left it as it is. But then I took this and I made it into a little booklet with some copy dyed paper. And on the back, you could even write on the back if you had a white gel pen. So there's that page. And then this is a lined page. This was not from the kit. I have a bunch of the lined pages, and I just made a ton of copies because I like to have a lot of journaling pages in my kits, and not all kits do come with, journal pages or full-size pages like that. And then here is this is copy dyed paper, and I left this blank, but I did stamp it with one of Patrick and Christina Hill's stamps, and there'll be a link to their Etsy shop in the description box also. I think I have 5 of their stamps. I think I used one of each one in this journal. This here is a page from the blue. It was a ledger. Patty Lane found a ledger with blue pages in it, and I guess that's kind of like, finding a needle in a haystack. And it's just amazing, and it's mainly the writing that catches me. I mean, look at the penmanship on that. And this is dated 1836, and it's original. I don't usually make copies of anything, even though they're out of copyright. I usually use the originals in my journal. And look at the writing on this side. It's just amazing. I just love that. And here's another journaling page, and I added this piece of trim here. There was a wider trim, and I cut the different pieces off and used them on different pages. And then on this side, here's another clock. And as I said, for some reason, I just can't remember if that's, so I don't want to misspeak about that one. And on one of my lives with Lori, we were making, I think, did I make this on my live with Lori? No, I can't remember. Maybe, I think I did. A flip out. And the perfume bottles are from a kit from Misty, and I have put a link in the description box for her Etsy shop also. And I added pieces from the Tanner's kit. The image is from a different Etsy shop and I forgot to look it up. I did misspeak of that on the night that we made these, so I don't want to say the wrong one again. But I added this flower trim and a piece of this applique from Crafty Me Shop. I left this piece as is because it's just beautiful, and there are just some pages I don't want to cover up, so I try to add in between those pages, so you do get enough for journaling in that. Here's another line page. Here's another blank copy dyed page. And then on this side is a pocket. And then I made this tag. This is all from the kit. I added this little fabric piece just as a pull out, and you can write on the back of it, journal on the back of it. This background page too is beautiful. And then this, I think this is an Edith Holden page, but then this page isn't. This is from a page pack from Patty. And then here's another journaling page. And then here's a kit, the umbrella. I think this is actually from this kit, but she even has a kit with fussy cuts with umbrellas. And that wasn't easy for me to fussy cut, but I did. So I put it on the top of that page. You can put photos, you can do more journaling, whatever you want. And then here's another page, and you flip that over. And I did this small collage just with pieces of the kit. And then she has another kit with these Victorian ladies, and I fussy cut that. Here's another perfume bottle. Yeah, I've done more fussy cutting, I think, in this kit than I have in the last probably 5 kits I've used. But, I mean, it just called for it, right? Some music paper, more coffee dye paper. Here's another one of Patrick and Christina's stamps, and I know I'd have to bring it up really close, and then I don't know if it's going to be clear or not. Here's another type of journaling page, and another fussy cut Victorian lady. And then here's a belly band, and this is an envelope that I made a while back, and this is from different kits from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I just embellished it. And then on the inside there's something, but I don't, if you watched my videos, I don't usually show what's on the inside, so that whoever gets it, does end up having a little bit of a surprise. And then I just added this piece here on the belly band. And then this is, I think it's from a sermon from the 1800s. And I just, again, it's the writing. It's not necessarily the content, but for me, it's the writing. And then here's another journaling page. And then here's another one of those flip outs that I made. And let's see, which way does it go? Oh, and this is also the middle of the signature. And then you flip that out, and I think I forgot to say in the last one, there is things in the flip inside here. That's a pocket. And then I fussy cut this and added it. So there's that. And then I also added this piece of trim there. And then here's more journaling. Here's the other side of that sermon page. Here's another pocket. This is, it might be from the same kit, but she also had, these are, I think part of her street signs also. And then here's another tag that I made. And that's, not that I haven't made tags, but usually whatever tags are in the kit, I don't always embellish them, but this I made because the kit doesn't call for tags. So there's that one. And I'm trying to get into making more original things like the tags and the, pockets and all that. Here's another one of the Victorian ladies that I added. And here's another stamp from the Hills. And here's the other part of that music. And then on this, I added an envelope. I think I went right by that other envelope too, didn't I? Wow. Let me see if I can, okay. And of course, there's something inside the envelope, and I embellished that. More fussy cutting. If anybody knew how, you know, with my fingers, how hard it is, but I can do it. It just takes me a lot longer than some to, you know, do the fussy cutting. All right, now I have to go back because look, I didn't show you. I know I didn't. Here's another envelope that I collaged with the kit, and there's another one of those. I love the perfume bottles. Here, let me put that there so I can get it back. And look at this page. There's one of the umbrellas. I just love these pages. Okay, let's go back here. And then here's the other side. So that page and more journaling. And then here's the other half of this here and the Edith Holden. I think it's Edith Holden. And then here's another collage. I love the collaging, the pages. And then more journaling. And then I must have, like, either that or my memory's getting really bad. Look at the writing on this, and it's not, of course, it's not in English, but it's just amazing. 1884, 1881, whatever they're referring to. And here's the other side of it. Yeah, it's just amazing. Now let me see. Maybe I did something different because I don't remember showing you that page either. I'm getting all confused here, but you know what? I don't edit my videos, and if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I just want to see. No, I must have, I don't know how I put that in there. Oh, well, anyway. Oh, that's funny. Maybe I can do it from this way. There it is. I did miss it. Wait a minute now. I didn't show you any of this. So something went wrong here. Maybe it was when I got to this page. I flipped it. Okay, well, you know what? This is how it's going to go. All right, I showed you this envelope, and it seems like this is where I got something happened. But anyways, 1886, and look at the writing on that. It's just amazing. Wow, I don't think I've made this many mistakes on a video before, but like I said, what you see is what you get. Okay, so here's another one of those signs. I fussy cut the, it says floating fire engines, the street lamp, I'm going to call it. I know, and I didn't show you any of this, did I? Maybe I got it turned upside down. Anyway, here's another piece of that where I said I had cut a few, you know, layers off of it. And then the two fussy cut ladies I added in there. Yeah, because I don't remember. I don't think I showed you this. This is a tag I made also. Okay, and then I know I showed you these two pieces and this, so let's go ahead now. Now we can go back. I showed you that. Oh my gosh. Probably get a lot of thumbs down for this one, right? Deservedly so. But anyway, I think now we're almost to where I realized that I skipped a bunch of pages. Okay, there's that. And yeah, this is where I got caught. Okay, so now this is another page that I did like a small collage, and I fussy cut. It's another one. I think this is a little bit different size. It says the same thing, but there was more than one. A little ticket, the Wellington Street, the Moments. That's a different kit. And then here's the third piece that I did the flip out, and again another pocket, and these are CD sleeves here in case you didn't see the live where I made these. Another one of the stamps from the Hills. Okay, and here's another umbrella. I decided to cut two of them, and then here's another collage page, and here's another piece of fabric. And then here's the other side of that blue journal. And I did have to fold it in order to fit. And here's the writing. I want you to see that writing. It's just so amazing. But I didn't want to cover it up. I almost made pockets, but then you wouldn't be able to see the inside. So I just left it folded. And then here's another stamp. And they're all French stamps. Well, French label stamps. And then here's another pocket or tuck. And then I made another little journaling booklet there. And then here's the last page, and here's some more of that trim with the lavender and white trim. And there's the last page. So that's it. That's my latest journal. It's funny, I've made a few in the last several weeks, and I thought I would get tired of it, but I haven't yet. So I'm going to be on to my next one, I guess, and try to do some fabric things in between, because I still do love using my laces. And I mean, this is one way of using my trims and my appliques and all that, but I need to do a fabric book or a doily book or something at this point. So that's it. And I'm going to go before I start rambling. I do apologize for the confusion about showing you the book. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm so tempted to just end it and delete it and start over, but that's not what I'm about. So I'm going to leave it, and just hope that if you do leave a comment, you're kind. And if not, well, I'll understand that also. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I will be back again soon with another project share. So I'm just going to say bye for now.